Mechanical Fidgets. I think these guys kind of took over where Magnetic Fidgets left off. These provide some of the most interesting sounds and haptic feedback that most of the magnetic ones couldn't, because mechanical ones are kind of based on how the metal is machined. And for instance, these dimples right by my thumbnail are very close together, and those provide that feeling. These holes that you can see with the chamfered edges provide that haptic feeling. So the mechanical part is just accelerating, where magnets, just magnets next to each other, like this. Opposing magnets from, themselves give you a different kind of feeling in everything. And I'm trying to make some noise for you, but it's not that easy with the magnets. With the mechanical, oh yeah. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. You get what you pay for with Robert Brown. I have an unboxing for you because I told you I would. When I got this baby, I said that I was getting a CHOC, a LAUTIE CHOC, to compare to this, because I thought these two are really going to be competition for each other. The CHOC and this. This is the Metal Toys Top H, which 12 days ago I unboxed and gave my first kind of impressions. I like it a lot. Someone said in my comments that this is providing some excellent noise and feedback, and wanted to know my setup. Springs and ball setup in there. And surprisingly, it's just the stock ones. When they do offer different springs and different balls, but it has a really neat feeling as it comes out of the box. Kind of has a ringing and a nice haptic click, and this plate bounces up and down underneath your thumb. So depending on where you put your thumb, it makes different sounds. And then if you flip it over, put your index finger on there, kind of feels groovy. Anyway, I have these 3 mechanical fidgets to compare to. That's right, that's what's in this box. Another G1 item that it was sold out on LAUTIE, but it was not on G1. It was sold out. Yes, I think it is still sold out. So, to let you know before I unbox this thing, I'm going to move all these out of the way. This was like a pre-order, and then it said that it would ship September 10th, and it did, and it's the 16th. So anybody who's interested in getting something from G1, their timing is really good as far as shipping. Let's open this up and look at it together. Okay, I'm just gonna rip this open and get this baby out for you guys. But I just have to show you this part. This part is cool. Okay, something that I love is the LAUTIE. LAUTIE. Hey LAUTIE, what's up? I love their presentation. This is a bit different than, say, this that comes in like this. So this would come in that box, and you get that wrapped in that same sort of stuff. It's in another box that you unzipper, actually, but it's not quite as neat as this one, where these are like kind of collectible and stackable. There you go. Chalk and something. Tie BLSS Peak number 1100. Nice. I got the 1100th one. It took me so long to get one of these. I was putting it off and putting it off, mostly because my focus was on OTF knives and other things like that for EDC. And if you like OTF knives, check out my reviews on some of them out there. I do have a nice list of comparisons of American-made ones. Okay, is everybody ready? You've seen this so many times, probably, but this is the thing. When you watch reviews, there you go. See, this is like a puzzle box. It only slides out one way easily. So you watch reviews, you look at pictures, you listen to people and what they say about the product, and then it's all about getting it in your hand and feeling it. And that's when the magic happens. So I'm sharing with you, I'm going to have a sip of coffee, some of the magic. The magic being the ordering it, the waiting for it, the anticipation, the thinking, all of it comes right down to this. This is the typical LAUTIE little top envelope in here. You can see what comes in this for our chalk. How does it open? That's how it opens. And what do you get? Oh, look. Oh, we got some cool stuff here. Anything else in there? Yep. All right, we got some springs. And we got the little checked by past dealio. And we got this, wow, look at all these stickers. Awesome. That's cool that they're giving sheets of stickers. It's the best way to promote your product for people that like it, that's for sure. And so, okay, so we got two, what is this? Okay, so more springs over here. Let's look at the, if I can make my fingers work. All right, so D 2.5 millimeter, 5.0 millimeter by 0.25. That's the same replacement springs. Okay. And then here, what do you get? We get D equals, diameter's 3 millimeter, and those are black balls. I'm not sure what material they are. And then this is like a bow dart for these balls. You put the balls in here and you go, whew! No. This is probably some kind of tool, and I haven't watched any videos on this at all. So I'm dry firing this one, meaning, you know, a lot of people do the research and they form their videos based on other people's opinions. I tried to stay away from watching so many chalk videos. I did pay attention to the Facebook group though, and watching these people get chalk after chalk after chalk after chalk, I needed to try it. I needed to try a little chocolate. Here it is, guys. I got the Thai version because I'm a Thai kind of guy. And, you know, I do not have a, like, titanium anything from LAUTIE. I've got stainless steel. I've got some zirconium. I do not have any titanium. Ooh. Ooh, it feels nice. Nice weight in the hand. Just letting you know what it feels like right away. Let's look at it together. Oh, look at that. Those are machine lines in there. Can you hear that? It's like a file. If you need to file your fingernails, you can do it right on this. Then it gets filled with fingernail dust. And then we have little Spy Wars over there. And then we have the small, it's a big chalk logo, and then small chalk over here. And it is also machined just like the back. And it's got that blue. Very, very cool. Oh. Very, very nice. And that little dink, dink. Oh, yeah. It's more like precise. Let me just move all this stuff out of here for a second. Precise in the mechanics of it than the top H. So the top H is like, the tolerances are like looser. It just feels like, and the clicks are deeper and further apart. Where this, they feel finer, and it's definitely like a more detailed, and the tolerances, meaning how this thing is rocking the two plates together. I mean, this one is not, it doesn't move so much, but, and it's got that shorter stroke, so see, watch my fingers, they only go that much, and that's the full left and right. With the chalk, much longer. I shouldn't say much longer, but it's definitely longer. They feel very nice. This just feels, it just feels more refined. I just gotta say. It feels more exact, I guess, as the purpose, the haptic feel in there. I'm gonna say right off the bat, I'm going to tell you initial feeling between them. I like the chalk better. And that's what it's all about, guys. When you get these things in your hand and you have a side-by-side comparison of, then you know. You have to feel them. You can't listen to anybody. You can't believe me. You can't believe the other guys either. You just have to know what you know and know what you like. Now, if you don't have anything to compare to and you're new to this whole thing, then you're kind of going by what we're all saying on YouTube and other reviews, and I hope we can still steer you right. All you people that are looking for a new mechanical device to fidget with to cope with stress and relax, if you like something that is pretty, it's light, it is actually, let's weigh it compared to the Top H. Okay, so remember my first video, this was 1.6 ounces, and the chalk is 1.15. Wow. So even less of a chunky thing in your pocket than, say, this. I didn't even weigh this for you guys. Let's weigh this one. This is the Shenyu Guardian in titanium and stainless. Look at that one. 2.95. That's almost 3 ounces. Wow. It's almost three chalks. 1 point. Is it going to change again? 1.15. Okay. Put that aside, and let's just talk about dimensions for a second. Between these two, you can clearly see that one is longer than the other and wider. Dimensions on the Top H is 2.17 inches long, and it is 0.79 inches wide, and it is 0.26 inches deep. This one here, 2.36 inches long, 0.61 inches wide, and 0.33 inches deep. There you go. Those are the dimensions of them, 1.6 to 1.15 or 1.20. I'm going with a 1.15. Feels very, very nice. So compared to, let's get these scissors out of the way. Get that out of the way too. So compared to the Guardian is, you can see it, it's all over the place because it spins and it goes back and forth. So if you really, don't have any control of your fingers and you just want to go nutso, this is kind of one of those, really easy to use and kind of satisfies that I want to annoy everybody with the clicky sound. Like the older school Shuffle V2, it doesn't make much noise unless you try to make noise. See, you gotta like clap it together. See, it's not the same. When you get back over to the mechanical world, more of exact of a feeling. You're controlling what's going on. You can slow it down and just go click by click. And you can see in this one, as I'm going by each click, those are the notches. With the chalk, it's much finer. Just doing that so you can see the difference in each click. Yes, I like it a lot. I'm going to say I really like the chalk tie, and I'm glad I got the tie version. I would like to compare it to, you know, the other materials, but I just don't have the money. Inside here, just so you know, this is peak. So that's what's bouncing around. You know, that's you're giving you your mechanical feeling. And there's like a ball sitting on a little, like on a little holder thing in there, and then that's spring loaded, and that is riding on this wall back and forth, and then this is just holding that, I believe, in place while you're going back and forth. All right, I hope you guys like this video of my unboxing of the chalk. Like and subscribe if you like these kind of things, and of course follow me on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, I do share a lot there too. Thanks for coming, and have a great afternoon.